Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. In the last episode, we crafted 1,400 and something, I think that's how many we ended up getting, diamond seeds, which are currently working their way across this field, getting us a bunch of stuff. Now, it was also pointed out that one of the farmlands we missed. So there's a farmland in here that does not have the little particles on it, the red fertilizer. So that's a little Easter egg for you guys. Because they put a timestamp, but I don't have the time to look at the timestamp at the moment, which means it's out here. It's in here somewhere. And in between all of the other particles, it's there. Is it? What is it over there? Might be over there. Is that just the spot that doesn't have seeds? Oh, now I have to go investigate. The curiosity has killed me. But yeah, so this episode will quickly make some emerald seeds. Yeah, we missed a few spots. We have the seeds for it, it's just didn't really happen, I guess, for whatever reason. Anyhow, while I'm down here, I'll do a quick run through. But yeah. So this episode we'll probably do the emerald seeds. We'll get that up and running. We'll see what we're looking at in terms of everything, in terms of getting that dimensional seed. And then we'll just see where we are in terms of those 9 stars we need, or the 18 stars, I guess, that we need. So, for starters, oh, actually, no, hold on. What should work, because we tried this previously, is I should be able to chuck stuff in here. I should be able to flick this on, and it should put the stuff... Did I see? It is triggering that. Look at that. That one's moving. This one's the place. This one's the brake. But I guess the lever is actually triggering the redstone on that guy. I don't really know why he is. I don't think there's anything underneath that would be making that happen, but whatever. Sure, so thank you to whoever said that in the comments, because I probably wouldn't have even attempted to solve that problem. Okay. Oh, we already have one on us. That makes sense. Indicate that side, lever this side. Let's see. So as you can see, that number's not moving. That's a 70. We flick this. It's still a 70 over here. Nothing crazy going on. Cool. Diamond seeds taken care of. Oh, some of them are back in the system. Oh, but is it triggering that? Possibly. We'll see. No diamond seeds should make it back into the system, hopefully. And yet they should all get placed, which I think has happened. We can turn that back off. Cool. I'm going to pretend that that worked. I highly doubt it, but either way, we're fine. So, what's next, I hear you asking? Well, emerald seeds. We do have 1.4 thousand. So assuming the system works, and it's a big assumption, I should be able to flick this button, and we should have all of these fields empty, which is sort of what we're seeing happen here. It goes chunk by chunk. So this chunk got emptied, then ideally it goes on to the next chunk, so on, so on. As you can see, it's a lot slower than when the guy places the seeds. I don't particularly know why, like, at all. Is it a chunk loading issue? This whole area is chunk loaded, so... definitely shouldn't be. But we've given him plenty of time. He's got 30 seconds to get through this whole field. And I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later whether that worked. To follow that up, let's have a look at this dim seed. So we've got 2 sitting in here. If I attempt to order another one, it says we can, so I shall. That should be a pretty quick craft because it's crafted all of the internal components. Yep, that's 3. If I go for another one, you can see we're out of diamond essence, and we're also out of emerald essence. Now, we only need half as much emerald essence compared to the diamonds, but I think that's just because, yeah, we already had pretty much half the emeralds. Typically, though, it's about 5,000, oh, sorry, 520,000, 500, somewhere around there, 540,000 essence that we need, which takes a while. It does. This guy is empty, so all the diamond seeds have been picked up, and it looks as though we have emeralds that are now being placed. How cool is this? So once again, it's not instant. It's not as fast as I wanted it to be, sadly. I'm not too sure how to go about solving that problem. But hey, it works. Now, the downside to this strat, of having it switch between them, is obviously we're not generating both of them at the same time. Bit of a problem. I mean, we can solve that, right? By just duplicating this and then just running all the seeds at once. And we might. I'm not too sure what the play is at this point. But the cool part is that it looks like we're pretty much done. Yeah, this is the entire field filled up. Assuming that it got the ones over there. You know what? There's a problem. For whatever reason, under here isn't getting filled up. Let's double check. Let's just have a quick look. Make sure there's nothing too weird going on. There is water. The farmland is fertilized. But yeah, look, there's like this, like a plus within each of them. Oh! Do we think it's lighting? Honestly, it could be lighting because, I mean, there's nothing else down here. So I might need to chuck these in here, in these corners where I guess there's the least distance from like a slab that might be letting in light. And I reckon that'll actually solve it. I have a feeling now, if we go back up here and we put the emeralds back in and run that again, I think we'll be pleasantly surprised. So emerald seeds. Wait, how many do we have? 144. Oh, grab a couple more. Cool. Chuck them in. Flick this lever. Okay. How many do we have now? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. It reckons it's going through them. And so what we should see is, yeah, these corners are filled up now. I think that must have been the problem. It makes sense in my eyes. Makes sense in my brain. I believe that's the emeralds that we have left. So we end up with 48. Cool. Awesome. So, now we can look at the emerald essence, see the rate at which it is gathering. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, let's jump back in the overworld and catch up on the star business and see what see what else there is. We'll let that run in the background, or everyone should be happy. So, in this star, all we need is the Patrick star, which means we're able to order one. Cool. Patrick star will obviously get crafted on the back. This stuff we could easily automate, but you know, you gotta have a few things in life. And my thing is watching this guy get all of his stuff placed back in, which is beautiful. And then my second favorite thing is this side. You get to see the star get made, and then you get to see all the bits fly up again. Endless fun for the whole family. And more importantly, you get to see what you're missing. Now, already, I'm excited. We've got all of the middle parts, including the Oblivion Shard at the top. Sounds like we just need a Patrick star for this guy to get crafted, which is awesome. We'll make sure that all of the side bits are made, which they're not. That's what we call a problem. Yeah, that's what we call a problem. Why do we think that is? Let's have a look. At all the modium, we have vibranium ore. We have unobtainium. We don't have much vibranium, and we have no all the modium ore. I'll tell you what. I have a feeling that's the problem. All right, let's go have a look. I have a little hunch as to what the issue might be there. No, I don't. No, yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, no. So the vibranium we're getting in the end, and we've got plenty. The unobtainium we're getting in the end. The vibranium we are getting in the nether. Two things here. One is, it's not the craziest setup that we have in here for that. And the other one is because it's in a different dimension, but the end stuff should spawn as well. I'm not too certain on that, to be honest. And then all the modium. That's happening in the... what dimension is this? The overworld. We've got it in a deep dark biome, which is allegedly where you get the stuff. And I think it's the same problem. We just don't have much going on here. Now, let me tell you, not fun. This is not a fun thing to build. What we're going to need are laser drills. I'm going to order 3 stacks worth. No, I'm not. I'm going to order 1 stack worth. Okay, that should be fun. In terms of the rubber, we've got all of this dry rubber. It just needs to be smelted in order to get the plastic that we need, which is a situation involving a bag of this, where I open it and I chuck this in, and it gets smelted up. That gets us our plastic. This, once again, I could automate it. I just gotta go and do it. So we need these. We need the laser drills. The other thing we need are the add-ons, and we need these guys. Now, currently, it looks like we need 2 of these and 2 of these to make it an even amount. We want to start even. We want to craft enough, like a stack of each, And then we want to have the same amount in inventory so that we know that we don't miss any of the upgrades, because we're going to be putting a lot of these things into their machines. Cool. Now, how's this going? Lots of stuff getting crafted. We need an egg. Crafting an egg. I'm sure that will fix itself. Hopefully. Got that crafting. These are all crafting. It looks like they're doing well. And then these guys will get crafted. But they're crafted in the same machine that the... No, they're not. No, these are crafted completely by themselves. I'm not too sure why they're not crafting. That's just another issue. Issue on issues on issues. Alright, let's have a look. Let's unshrink, enlarge, if you will. Go over here. So, these guys have plenty of stuff in them. Cool. They are locked by this guy. No, they are locked by... Where are we? Where are we locked? We are locked, yeah, by the guy under here. This guy here. And I think he just needs a pulse to get started. So, let's do that. Let's get a button. Sadly, there's no real easy way to do this. Or at least no real good-looking way to do it. So we'll just do the pulse there. We'll chuck that back on. And that should have worked. Survey says... Well, the recipes aren't there, so I'm going to say that it has in fact done. Has in fact done? Yeah, sure. Cool. Now, I want a stack of each of these. It's going to use some of our diamonds. Hopefully shouldn't be a problem. But more importantly, it's going to use a lot of our latex. Now, a stack is a lot to craft. I'm aware of that. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. Now, the latex, we are also storing in here. There's really not a lot. I don't know why I haven't made a proper tank. In fact, we can use an ultimate, like one of these fluid tanks. And I think that'll be really, really good. Or we can get a deep unit, a deep tank. There's a tank from Industrial 4 going. These guys here, black hole tanks. And you can get it, as you can see, to be pretty good. So I'm going to order one. It should get crafted. Probably will need to get crafted in a few of these machines, but it should show up at some point. The bits that we need. Let's have a look. This guy here. Yeah, he'll work his way through. But yeah, because we should be storing a lot of latex to the point where this doesn't happen whenever I go to craft the stuff. In my defense, I thought we had them in one of these requesters to be maintained like a decent amount of, but I mean, as you can see, apparently not. So I should probably add it into it, but we'll sort of half solve the issue now, and then we'll tackle that a little bit later. How are we going? Is stuff happening? I think it is. I think it's getting there. How are these guys going? So, alright, so the other stuff's done, and these guys have one bucket remaining. Some of them have a little bit more. I guess they got the stuff last. Is this guy set to nearest first? Oh, he is. I don't really know how I feel about that, but... Yeah, what? Why? Why are you nearest first? Do round robin, surely. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, let's go here. Let's go buckets. Let's craft... Let's craft empty buckets. Let's order 10,000. They're all going to get turned into honey buckets, but that's okay. Boom, boom. Supreme black hole tank. This guy will go... here. Ta-da! Actually, you know what? Hold on. It's going to go here. It's going to go right there. We're going to set this guy up to extract much like the other one. And so that's how it's going to work. It's going to be a little buffer system, I guess. Now, in the perfect world, what we would do is we would grab a fluid pipe and place it there. We would then disconnect these fluid pipes. So all of the, what do you call it? Latex will go in here. And then all of the latex will go out of there. You know, it's just a little buffer tank. Cool. Now, what else needs to be done? Wonderful question. I'm going to remove this one because I have a feeling that we're going to want to make more of them. Yeah. The problem is it's fine. Like, It's fine for every situation except for this situation where I need it now. Where like I need the stuff now. So that's annoying. Yeah. Do I just order a bunch of fluid extractors? I mean, once again, who is going to stop me? I'd love to see them try. Let's see. Let's go in here. Fluid extractor. Yeah, in here. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom. Fluid extractor, boom. Let's say, hold on. How many, oh god. How many do we have is the question of the day. We currently have 8. So I probably can go ahead and order 64. I just need gold to be turned into some pressure plates. It looked like I just need a stack. We'll grab 2 stacks of those just in case for future things. Extractor, boom, boom, pow, boom. Now that looked like a crafting recipe, so I imagine that's going to be very quick. The builder will have to change exactly how he works, but that'll be fine. We'll get these placed first. Stack of fluid extractors, brilliant. Let's go building gadget, select these. Now, there's 4, so realistically what I want to do is place them the right way for starters. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do 4 stacks of these, and that should be perfect. Looks like we could go, oh god, sorry guys, a little bit lower. So there we go. There we go. And there we go. And they'll all place. Beautiful. Now, in these ones down here, we were able to put the speed upgrade, a processing upgrade, and an efficiency upgrade. So that's great fun. They're also being powered. Well, some of them are being powered. Some of them, I guess they're all being powered by this guy. But he's probably not going to be able to power all of them. So we sort of have a few. Oh, we don't have that many options. We'll probably just place more of them. They're honestly, they're pretty good. They are pretty good. Did I just do 32? 8, 16. Yeah. Okay, hold on. We can go higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what? Better idea. Maybe not a better idea, but an idea. What if we place them like this? Didn't see that coming, did ya? So, then we select them. We go up to this height. We are going to need a few more. This won't be a perfect stack. We're going to need 8 more, I believe. So let's go extractor. 8 more, please. Good thing we made those extra pressure plates. That would have been such a time saver, guys. Place them there. Place the last one there. Perfect. So they're ready to go. They're really ready to go. Now we're going to place dirt there. I'm going to grab this builder. We're going to take this out. I'm going to shift right click. He's going to say, hey, tell me the corner. Corner number 1. Corner number 2. We can open this up, chuck that back in, and we should start getting those logs all the way up here. There are plenty of things available. This guy's stopped. We're just going to reset him. There we go. Looks good to me. All right, so now these guys. Now they don't need to be as often as what we've currently got them as. We also will need these all placed. We don't want this to attach. Hold on. Don't want that attached. Don't want that attached. Boom, 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 boom. I'll be able to place the wireless guys on the sides of these cables. So that's going to be easier than, building up. So for example, I can, I don't know, chuck one here, chuck one here, chuck one there. That should get the job done. Can I select you? Nope. Of course not. Why would I be able to do the thing that you're meant to do? Pow and pow. Alright, so that might be enough, at least for that side. I guess I'm going to need more on this side. Shouldn't be too big of a hassle. Oh. That's okay. I'm going to... We'll know what the problem was in the future when we try to use this guy. You know what? I don't know if we need to use that guy in the future. Let's hope we don't. Let's really cross our fingers. I'm going to have to go through and set all of these guys to extract. That's annoying. Or do I just use the other pipes? Or do I just use... Okay, I've got to grab them out, I guess. That's fine. Or do I just use these pipes? For example, this guy has latex. If I place this guy doesn't have latex. But, let's say we go across here, and let's say I set this guy to pull. Now this guy, as you can see, What can you see? Tell me what you see. Boom. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Give me a second. Power this guy. Alright. So he's got power. So he's going to run faster. He's going to get more latex. I can't tell if it took any out. Tank. Pull? Latex. I'd love to not have to, you know what I mean? But it's kind of looking like, oh god, well, we didn't want that to happen. Yeah, I mean, that's not doing it. Okay. With that being said, I still think I prefer this over the alternative. And by that I mean just having to right-click these. I've got to right-click them twice. Whatever. No. But I feel like we're seeing a bunch of latex get taken out. Are we not? What's all this latex happening? What's going on? What's the latex that I'm seeing in here? If not what we want. It's just not. Okay. Cool. Whatever. Alright, let's pick these up. We'll do the fluid pipes, just normal ones. They're gonna be a lot more, you know, efficient in terms of my performance. I only have to right click them once. They don't need a super extractor. I don't think so. Anyhow. You can building gadget these, but you know, we're already on a roll. When in Rome, keep placing fluid pipes. So that connects there. They're going to run over here. Awesome. So that's all hooked up. We can obviously disconnect both of those sides. Cool. So let's place these up every so often. Looks wonderful to me, I say. Let's scroll until we get our ender gates. And voila. Okay. Now, the fun part. I go through here. And what do? What's the best way to do this? What I do is I disconnect the middle pipe, except for the top, and then I do the same here, but not the bottom. Look, I don't really know what I'm doing. All I know is that, in my mind, it's going to make things easier for me, somehow. And then I just don't even use it. Yeah, it's fine. I'll be back. I'm just going to set them all to extract. Alrighty, I think that's all of them extracting. So we should see a surplus of latex showing up, which we are, which is awesome. Now each of these store 8 buckets, and we've got, I don't know, about 10 there. Meaning, if we get 100 buckets here, that's enough to do a stack easily, or I think even 90 will be enough. Which means we can go into the add-ons, and we can order a stack. Now, I think I will grab out these and do the thing that we need to do, which is chuck all the upgrades into here. Now, you can shift right click, as you can see. So I will do that, I guess. I think I now understand potentially why we didn't do round robin. Just I've got a small little hunch that I've had upon me as to why we weren't doing that. Just a small hunch. I can't confirm the hunch currently, but there's a small one. Now we could do round robin. All we would need to do is change the recipes to do 8 times themselves. You know what I mean? So that they'll actually go in properly. Yeah. Which means these aren't going to be made. What is it? 10 that aren't going to be made. Awesome. Unless I manually do them. Well, 10 I should be able to do round robin, right? Yeah. 10 round robin should work. Once these are done, I'm going to change the upgrade to round robin. I'll turn... No, because we've got so many different recipes here. We don't want to do 10 all the time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll get this going. It doesn't even use the top ones. Because they don't make it there in time. Alright, cool. So the round robin worked for that. Awesome. Go back to nearest. That'll sort of be the problem solved. Now, I needed 4 more speed upgrades on top of what we had, because we already had 4 extra, and then we ended up placing 8 more, so it does add up. All of these now have speed upgrades. Cool. We can double check latex. We're in progress. We're in progress. So we'll need 8 more of those, and then we'll need 68 more of those. So we'll get all of that ordered up. And in the meantime, we will get placing. So yeah, I'll be back. We got to do this to all of these. And then we've got to do the same thing to the fluid drills. Or the laser drills, or whatever they were. Alright, these all now have processing and speed upgrades. I'll tell you what, we're in such a net positive, I don't see a reason to put in these last, what do you call them? Efficiency upgrades. I think they're better off used in the laser drills, so that's what we shall do. Let's jump over to Allthemodium. We've got that up and running. Honestly, they might even just run well enough, like as is, if that makes sense. So I'm going to clear some of this. We're going to get this a nice big open area, hopefully. Fingers crossed everything decides to break correctly. Come on. Land, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. Cool. Yeah, at least we got a little bit more room to work with. For that. Awesome. Plenty of resources. So, laser drills, very nice. What's the best way to do this? I think it's just this. So you can place 3, get your add-ons, which, as you can tell, I need quite a few more of. Do I even need the add-ons? Let's look at a comparison. This is the progress one of these takes. This is the progress one without upgrades takes. So it takes, let's see, hold on, 3 seconds. This one here takes 1 second. So 3 times as fast, or I just place 3 times as many laser drills. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess they're all crafting, so yeah, I think it's fine. We'll just grab a stack of each, and it should be right. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. So then I can just go through here. Now, you can either right-click them all, as you can see I'm doing here, or you can open them and then shift-click in the upgrades, which might be faster since we're putting multiple upgrades on each of them. Go in here, do 30 more of these. Stay on top of them. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, already, just by placing those, we've essentially doubled our production, which is obviously pretty good. Now, here's what I was saying. So we can open them and just do that. And so if you place them a little bit closer to the top of your inventory, it'll be even faster. But I think that is better than going through right-clicking each of them, or shift right-clicking each of them. Cool. And so we end with 7. Nice. I think we'll do the same on this side. I think that's going to be the play. We have sadly opened up into a horrific biome. We'll break this thing that we're totally not meant to break, but that's okay. It should break once the server realizes. Come on. I broke it. I promise, guys. Yep. There we go. Laser drill. Now, to power these guys, we're using the wireless energy as well. And to do it, we've just been doing a row at the back of 3. So we'll get all these guys powered and upgraded. Now, by the looks of things, they don't even need power. I guess the power helps somehow. And we might as well. We've got infinite power. Or at least we should. We end with 7, so we know that works. It's a nice way to know that you've placed everything as well and haven't missed them, because that's obviously the big problem, is accidentally missing some. What do we think? Do we think this stuff's still crafting? Hold on. Boom. Speed, efficiency, processing. Cool. Alrighty. They're all placed. We'll set up our little power guys. There we go. They're all advanced ones. These should start getting power. There we go. They've been detected. They've got plenty of power. That should be enough to keep them all up and running. This is now the rate at which we are getting the Allthemodium. Looks like it's pretty good. I think we've just got a pipe over here. Not even too special of a pipe. Let's go pipe upgrades. Grab an ultimate. What's that going to increase it to? A stack a tick. Yeah, let's do that. Does this guy have anything special? Not really. Is that going to... I feel like we're not seeing much of a difference. Is it because it's staying on top of the new one? No, it's not even really doing that. Well, laser base should be going into bound to void air. Well, I don't even need that anymore. We can get rid of that, because nowadays we just get a dim chest, right? We just chuck one of those guys, and that solves that problem. Cool. Well, I mean, this guy should be working. How do we feel about the Allthemodium that we are currently getting? We've got 19. Uh-huh. We're not really getting much. Now we're at 21, 22. Now, with that being said, is it going somewhere else? Like, do we have something using it? We do have this crafting, so it's going to be using some of the dust. We're not seeing ingots go up, so it's not just constantly getting processed, which is sad. This guy isn't the slowest thing ever, so he will eventually burn through some of it, right? I think we need more. I mean, we're at a net gain at the moment, but we're going to need so many of these blocks that we'll need a lot more than that. We can like double it and stuff, but I mean, you guys get what I'm getting at. How fast is this though? This is pretty fast. Let's double check that we are getting the right stuff. So we are after all the modium ore. We're in the deep dark. We have a minimum of Y2 and a max of Y20 is what we're after. The reason we have it so low is because included in that Y20 is glowstone. So like, if I'm above 7, I'm getting a lot of glowstone as well, I guess. Same with niter if I'm above 5. So I've purposefully gone to the lower end of it in hopes to get more, because I won't get other stuff. We're at 31 at the moment. Let's see if we bring this up to, because it said between like something and 20, right? 2 and 20. Let's double check. Yeah, between 2 and 20. If we bring it to like 10, do we get more because it's closer in the middle, or do we get less? We're at 33. 34. I don't think it's a noticeable difference. If anything, it's worse. 35. And then if we bring it back down to 3, let me open this back up. 36. Yeah, I don't think it matters too much based on what I'm seeing there. All right, cool. I mean, let's get some more going. Let's order another stack of laser drills. We can't afford them. We need more vibranium. Let's maybe go and increase that production before we continue on here. Shall we? That seems like a problem that needs to be solved. Let's break these. All right, yeah. So I'm going to do this. I don't really know if I'm going to... I don't really know. I don't really know if there's anything else we needed to. Wait, let's check on the emerald real quick. See, we're like... We can make a dim seed now. But, like, we don't even have enough to make one from scratch. And it's been 38 minutes. So I'll tell you what that tells me. I think we need to increase our farm. Which I think we can easily do. Like, if we look at essence, we should be... Yeah. We should have a lot more. The thing is... We need to stop the Insanium production. Hold on. This is higher priority. We need to pause on the Insanium. Because as you can potentially tell, we are Moentron. We've got a ridiculous amount. Now, to do that currently, we have this guy crafting Insanium bee spawn eggs. I'm going to remove the crafting upgrade. So he'll just put them in there if they exist, right? Because every time he orders one, he crafts a lot. So they've all run through the system. As you can see, some have come through as normal. We've got a stack of 17 normals. But we have 260 that are very high productivity waiting to go into their beehive. Yeah. So that's a lot. Now, I can go and place them there. I can. Or what? Or what? I would have to place all the beehives as well. That's my problem. I don't have them set up, so that's like a whole task. Or we leave it for now. We do that next episode. I think that'll be fine. This episode, we'll keep placing our drills and whatnot. That will allow the essence to have time to build up for the next episode, as well as we can stay on track. You know what I mean? We can keep doing what we're currently doing. And we can be getting vibranium while we're setting up the bees. That's the play. That's the play. All right, we're good. We're good. It's a good thing we checked there, or else we would have been very empty-handed next episode. Let's order a stack of each of these now. Because that is the time that it is. Speed, we don't have many of them. I'm going to have one less speed when I finish this, I need to remember. Alrighty. So we've done that many. We're currently just waiting on the rest to craft. In the vibranium department, like we've got some. You know what I mean? It's not horrible in the vibranium department, but we're not getting a lot. Vibranium, if we have a little look-see, you get them in a warped forest or a crimson forest. We are currently in a warped forest. You also get them between Y100 and Y123. In that same range, you also get glowstone. In the same biome. It has obviously a much higher weight. You shouldn't get peridots. And then if we look in here, we're getting a few extra different little things. We are getting uranium. As you can see, a little bit of vibranium. This is another situation where we could probably benefit from just a dim chest. I'll probably, yeah, just take care of everything. But yeah, there it is. I don't know. I think we should have possibly, and hear me out on this one, I think we possibly should have set up bees by now for these guys. Just a small, that's just what I'm thinking. You know, that's just a little something I'm thinking. Now you get a vibranium by breeding ancient and draconic. Like, I'm pretty sure we can do all this stuff as well. We can afford to. Alternatively, I think we can also do the seeds quite easily. We'll need some more vibranium to be made, but we totally can. And the benefit of that is vibranium essence. Oh, you get nuggets. You get nuggets. Yeah, get nuggets. Okay. They also need to be planted. If they're in a machine, they need to be on magical soil. But I think we can just do them. So you get a nugget from these. If we got the combs get you between 4 and 8 nuggets. So there's that as well. Okay. All right. Or once again, you have these guys set up and you get the stuff. Okay. I'll tell you what. We're gonna have to do the seeds. We just made a massive farm. It'd be silly not to. It'd be silly not to get at least some sort of seeds set up. Let's see if we have enough to make 32 of each. I don't necessarily think we do, but we'll have a look. If I want vibranium seeds, we go here, we click this, we go 32. I'm going to copy that. Boom. Boom. And I'm going to, yeah. No, we're just going to do 2 stacks. And then we can remove those 2. And same here. 2 stacks, remove those 2. And that should work. And then change this into 32. Cool. So that should work. And more importantly, we should be able to see how much that's going to cost. I'll have to set the recipe up over here, which I've just got to teleport to anyway. I can't just fly in there. It is this guy here. When you chuck in the seed, it should be the same as the rest. Pretty much the same. Alright, so if I attempt to order one, it says we need the stuff, and we've got the stuff. So, actually, it's just vibranium that we need, so hopefully that gets cooking. Fly back over here. While we're at it, we will add all the modium seeds recipe. Boom. So get rid of those. Stackify each of these, and then half a stack. This is, yeah, that's the play. And then half a stack. Half a stack. Cool. Now, unobtainium, for whatever reason, we're good. I don't think we need seeds for it, so I'm not going to. We also have a bee that we got from a quest drop, so that works too. I didn't mean to jump into here, but I'm glad that it happened. Like, I did want to. I just didn't mean to. Cool. So, a few things we'll need to do here. We're going to have to add in some recipes. So, seed base, perfectly fine. This left side is going to need inverted blocks. What blocks, you may ask? It's going to need... Does this already have insanium? Let's have a look. Hold on. Inverted insanium. It already has that. Cool. So it's this side. This side's going to need whitelisted unobtainium blocks. So add unobtainium block whitelist. Cool. So that's now... I can't scroll. Like, I can't drag and scroll. That's the problem. So that's fine. I think I actually need to add them here inverted so that they're blacklisted. I need to go here. Invert. No, not invert. Just normal, because it is blacklist, yeah. So, unobtainium blocks are blacklisted from that side. Unobtainium blocks are whitelisted on the right side. Unobtainium blocks, I guess you don't have to worry in the middle. Sure, whatever. Cool. Shall we try one of them? Let's go. I did unobtainium. I meant to do all the modium. Oh, I didn't even... The unobtainium was the one thing I didn't need. Oh my god. All the... Listen, guys. I'm going through it. Alright, that's fine. Jump in here. Edit. That's fine. Allegedly, that's both fine. Cool. Then we also need to add vibranium. That was the other one. So vibranium block. Add that to both sides. Cool. Yay! Okay, so once again, if I try to craft this, it's going to say, hey, I need a bunch of vibranium ore. Good on it. Now, with that being said, let's just double check real quick. Yeah, it will turn it into dust. So it will be doubling it. Yeah, which is good. All the modium we have even less of. So the chances of us ordering this, slim to none. Brilliant. Phenomenal. Okay, what do I need to do? Currently, it is ordering the stuff to fill up this. I'm going to say, hey, don't do that. It's okay. Just store the stuff. Just store them. It'll be fine. We're going to check in here. And that should be good. This guy has died. Let's have a look. How did he die? This is a classic. Earth essence. A little bit of earth essence in there that shouldn't be. Air essence. A little bit of water essence that shouldn't be. And then fire essence. Beautiful. Cool. And then we can chuck that stuff back in. Alright. Everything should craft normally now and get that guy done. Wonderful. What's wrong with this guy? Something about an egg. What's your problem, man? Where do you need this egg? Egg becomes inactive dragon egg, I guess. Let's go inactive dragon egg. So you allegedly need an egg. Oh, yeah. We've got this guy up here that's meant to work. He's meant to make eggs. And I guess he's not today. Oh, I think he just needs 2 of the stuff. Yeah, like that. And then he makes eggs. But as you can tell, he's a little bit stubborn sometimes with what he has placed in him. Cool. Beyond that, we should have eggs. This guy here should have phenomenal eggs. He doesn't. Really, you don't? Why not? Is this guy chunk loaded? Oh, he's not. There we go. Eggs are back on the menu, boys. Let's have a look. You're not full. Yeah, so it's just unfortunate turn of events. No eggs in there. Alright, cool. We'll chuck those eggs in the system. They'll probably get gobbled up. We have a lot of things that love the eggs. As you can see, they're instantly just getting eaten by one of our machines. That's okay. Cool. I think. Yeah. Allegedly cool. What was I doing over here? I was spectating this guy. Because he is broken again. No, he's not. He's broken, but why? Awakened Supremium Furnace he is attempting to craft. Oh, I think... Oh, it is done. These are ghosts. These are ghost things. Like, if I right-click, they don't actually exist. Cool. Yeah, so that's all cleaned up. So now we're just stockpiling vibranium and all the modium. The vibranium, we're not getting much of it, if any. I might have to double check. Even though... Are those dimensions not force loaded? That's the only other possibility, right? That's why we have nothing. These guys aren't force loaded. That seems insane to me. This guy's not force loaded too. Wow. Okay. Well. Yep, that works. God, that's embarrassing. And so let me guess, the unobtainium is the only one out of these that has been force loaded. Yep. And yeah. Did I even... Oh, oh god, I'm pressing all the buttons. I turn my vision in. So this chunk is full slotted, yeah. Huh. Like, look, this is all we had for this guy. Nothing too crazy, but... yeah, we're so well off. Cool. Alright, well, anyway, what do I need for the vibranium? We're gonna need 133 more. It'll get there. It's on its way. Once we get the seeds up and running, it's gonna be a lot better. Arguably, I should craft fewer seeds so that we can actually get it up and running to begin with, but I think it's okay. We'll get those next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I don't really know what the title for this episode will be. It's not really... we didn't really do anything. Yeah. Really didn't do much. I guess we did the Latex expansion. Is this the part of the series where I just start writing like 64 times Latex? You know what I mean? How much do we have? Yeah, that could be a thumbnail. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Some of these episodes are... if I'm not really feeling it, I'll see if I can still do an episode sort of like this one where it's just a little simpler. They might even be shorter or simpler than these, just so I can try to get the routine back up and running. But it's sort of like, if I'm busy or I'm like, I don't think I can commit to like a good episode, I've sort of just been, I don't know, not doing it and just like sleeping. You know what I mean? But I think I just need to be more comfortable with doing some of these smaller episodes. This one wasn't smaller, but in my head it was. In my head it was like, okay, we'll just jump in there, make sure a few things are working, check in on the star progress, blah, blah, blah. This guy, by the way, I emptied him off camera. I went through and fixed all the recipes up, because I know that was broken at the end of the last episode. Not fun. Not fun at all. But also so much easier being able to see in the glass, let me tell you. Holy moly. That helped so much. A worthy investment, to say the least. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully everything's going good. Thank you to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Malizzy and Final Phoenix 13. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.